the channel if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. As always, check out the location. I mean, absolutely spanking. This is the one and only Holly Island, or Holy Island if that's the way you want to pronounce it, up in the northeast of England. We're literally a stone's throw away from the Scottish border. I came up here yesterday to hook up with Michael and one of his mates and hike around a sneaky little castle. I'm getting wet feet, hang on, I need to turn around. And then we drove up to this place last night in the dark. We had no idea what to expect this morning. And I gotta tell you, blue skies, beaches and views all around. It's been a pretty spanking little morning to wake up to. But now, for today, it's time for some exploration of the northeast. We're going to be checking out the whole of Holly Island. There's a ton of decent things to check out on the island. And then hopefully, I've got some really cool car camping spots next to a beach for this evening. For now, I'm going to have to get our bits together, get on the road. Now let's do it. All right, let's do it. Oh my God, what a nutter. He's gonna absolutely kill his van. Is he mad or what? What's he doing? What a madhead. Oh my God. You madhead, you're gonna kill it, dude. Oh my God. This whole place is just full of water. Check it out, the whole island. It's so random. People living here as well. There's a village over the way. Oof. Freaking A, everywhere I'm going on this trip's paying display at the minute. Aye, aye, aye. Stink. Only one car park on the whole island as well, so yeah, we're gonna have to pay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, just gonna say it. Not freaking overly impressed with that one, mate. What a rip-off. Holly Island, nowhere else to park, only one place. So what do? They grab you by the short and curlies, they twist and they pull as hard as they can. £5, mate. A blue air. What you saying? Proper rip-off. We said it before in Sky, man. You could buy a meal and live for a day on that in the UK. Stop charging too much and parking. You really are taking the mickey on that one. More importantly, we're on the island! Yeah! Looks pretty sweet as well, but it's freaking windy, man. It's popular as well, check it out. The car park's almost full and it's only 10 in the morning. Oof. I don't know what's here, what they all come to see. Guess we're going to find out. Oh. Look at this wind, man. Even the trees are giving it little big licks. It's proper bumhole after a bag of sprouts weather. Really is. Loving it though. It's fresh. There's not a cloud in the sky, man. And it's mid-October nearly. We're proper blessed, man. If this holds out for the next few days, it's going to be a sick old trip. Oof. Well, sneaky bit of honey on Holly Island, don't you know? And here's a little tale and a little bit of info. This island, believe it or not, is where mead, yep, beer, lager and all the else malarkeys of it, was first invented. Little tale. The monks on the island way back when were suffering from mad illnesses from drinking all the water, so they developed mead as something else to drink other than the water, obviously because it was fermented or something. It sort of killed some of the bacteria, and hence they ended up drinking just mead and never drinking water. And if they hadn't done it, none of us would be supping our ales right about now. Well, maybe we would, someone else would have done it, but you know what I mean. The home of mead, Holly Island. All right, and I don't drink. Meh. I'll tell you what, it's a tidy little spot, this Holly Island. I wouldn't mind ditching up here myself, man. You get stuck on the island like twice a day though with the water, but it's a good little spot. Seems enough here. I mean, there's no cinema, hospital or anything like that, you know. There's no idlers, but it's a quaint town. But it's a very, very tight community. Possible fishing community, you'd have thought, being an island. Yeah. What's this, the community hall? The Crossman Hall, that's where all your events take place. Something going on Sunday. I think they've got the annual fish gilling championship going on Sunday afternoon. After the farmers ploughing competition early Sunday morning. Should be good. Nah, I'm joking, but I bet there is stuff going on like that round here, I really do. But hey, Morrison's van, at least you can get your groceries delivered. but only at certain times of day. And not only can you get your groceries delivered, but you can also get your Lindisfarne mead. See, I told you it was made here, and they just call it mead. That's legend, isn't it? I mean, if you're an old sad geek like me that used to play Dungeons and Dragons with your equally sad mates back in the day, yeah, we always used to sit in the bars in the game like drinking mead. So, yeah, stoked. I'll have a juggin or a tanker of mead, please, sir. Arr. Well, I'm not being funny, but you got to see this one. These are absolutely unique. Mate, if this thing's got a squeak, I'm going to explode. Oh, there's no squeaky gate tune going on that one. Just keep moving, keep moving. Look at it, it goes round and everything. Round and just, oh, it's just magnificent. I've never seen anything like it in all my life. And to be fair, I'm easily pleased. Something funky, man, you know. Oh, wow. And something even more funky. That's impressive. The Priory. Crikey, that really is stunning. Wow. Look at that archway at the top that's still intact. That's fantastic. Oh, I might have a little bit of info. Let me check. So it does say that the Lindisfarne Priory is a magnificent ruin that's intimately connected with the history of Christianity in Britain. So the Priory was founded in 1634 AD by an Irish monk named Saint Aidan, who had been sent over from Ireland to Northumbria at the request of King Oswald. The site's in the care of the English Heritage, which means I can't get in for free because I'm blooming National Trust. Oh, I'm telling you, mate, I've got to join the blooming English Heritage. I've got to tell you, this island is fantastic. Look at the old castle on the top, and this is the worst spot I could really show you and tell you about it, but it's fantastic. It's a whole island of community with so much stuff on it. I mean, this is some sort of industry going on here. It is very, very small. I would assume a max of about 100, 150 houses, but oh wow, lobster pots. Yep, it's a fishing community, and it's all right about it. Don't you love fishing stuff? It just looks tough, doesn't it? Like big yowls of rope and mesh and stuff, just tough and hardy like the ocean and the weather, and wicked, man. Smells fishy as well. That proper real stench. Not a stench, it's kind of nice. I'm assuming these are lobster pots. Well, I'm no mad fisherman, but what are you reckon, lad?
If you're ever in the mood to catch crabs, these are places to get them from, isn't it?
Crabs?
Yeah.
I've had that before years ago. Oh no, you mean like crab? Oh, not them crabs. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, crabs and lobster. Plenty of them, lots of pots. There is a lot of pots. Must be a lot of crayfish in these waters around here. Stunning. And I do like the crayfish. Crab's so good, eh? Big ones, crack them open. Such nice meat. Real good. Right. Let's keep moving. Let's see what we can find around the island. No way. We've not even got out this little boatyard yet. Look at these things. We thought they were like boats upside down being like fixed or something. This one's got a shed door on it. They look like they've converted them into little units. How freaking cool is that? I wonder if like you can rent them out as a local, or each local's got one or something. Look, he's got his boat next to his boat house. That's quality, man. Maybe they're just nuclear bunkers in disguise. They kind of look like that as well, eh? Oh man, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Moody, just like me. One day, man. That is the ultimate dream. I'll tell you now. Backpacking, car camping, van life and all that. Yep, wicked, wicked, wild, wild. But that is the ultimate dream. The ultimate freedom. If you can cope with the amount of cheese you need to keep it on the water, but oh man, imagine just sailing off into some Indonesian islands or Caribbean islands with no one else around. White sandy beaches to yourself, cook up a barbecue, catch fresh fish, live off the land and the ocean, sail round to your heart's content. Into the sunset, never to be seen again, man. It's the way to go. Maybe one day. When we get 1 million subscribers, I'll buy a boat. How's that sound? Until then, we'll keep building up the setup in the crib. Well, sneaky little bit of info about it before we get up there then. It's owned by a dude called Hudson, don't know his first name, obviously a rich dude, and he was engaged to a lady back in the 1900s, foreign lady, who used to live here for a few years and played the cello. She did a load of concertos in the, it's a private mansion now, as opposed to a castle, and she also used to hang out with all the fishermen on the island, just saying. She got very friendly with all the fishermen, used to go out, like you think in 1900s, this is like lady time, and she was out fishing with all the geezers and stuff. Needless to say, the engagement was broken off, they never got married, and she moved on. I'm not sure if she ended up with one of the fishermen or a fisherman's friend. Apparently she was quite taken by fisherman's friends. We all like fisherman's friends, they're a little bit spicy, but yeah, they are nice. I'll tell you what, I hope you can hear me because it's proper blowing and hurling, but check it out. Holiday home or not, I'm not being funny, this thing looks like a prison, mate. Look at them things sticking out of it. It reminds me of some sort of Spanish prison. I'm having visions of a Midnight Express or something. And I'm not talking the train. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty stoked about this. This is the first thing we've ever visited on the National Trust card. £8.50 entrance for this one, free if you got National Trust membership. And I got a little postcard. The lady was saying they've sort of kitted this thing out as if it's kind of 19th century. This is actually my party invitation, apparently, for some lavish party that's being held within the holiday home this evening. Pretty good way to set the scene, isn't it? I'm assuming that's mostly what this place was used for. She was saying, the lady at the gate, it was originally built in the 15th century and it was just a fort. So it was sort of a lot of soldiers staying there. It was never taken over. And in the 17th century it was left abandoned and then bought and redone in the 19th century by Hudson, you know. I'm not gonna lie, from this angle it's got sort of vibes of a Mexican sort of rancho type building, hasn't it? Do you not think, with these little things on it? It does, doesn't it? Look, I could be a gaucho hanging out here. I'll be one of them. The gaucho. That'd be fantastic. I'll tell you what is good. The fact that, like, Hudson had the insight to buy a fort back in the 19th century and do it up as a holiday home. I mean, cheese, you know, the guy's rolling in it. It's like an ancient style of, like, modern living, or doing them houses up, you know, all that crap that's on TV all the time. They buy like some barn in the middle of nowhere that's derelict and turn it into some 5-star mansion with a pool or something. One of them. Pretty good. I'll tell you what, wow. He's done himself proud inside. Yeah. None too shabby. Look at these in your living room. And do you want archways like that in your living room? Fantastic. I'll tell you what, this is a real dwelling, this is. Oh, it's actually warm in here. Can't believe it. That's pretty good. Some real nice tapestries on the ground as well. I mean, you'd want carpets, wouldn't you? You'd want thick shag, really. I'd want to, like, peruse around here semi-naked with me hairy toes out, you know. You get a little bit cold. Although, yeah, the floor's not that cold, to be fair. Right, let's have a little... Oh my days. This is it. This is the dining party this evening. We'll be having... chicken drumsticks, I think. Look at this stuff. Oh, this is well above me, eh? They'd never let me in there, even with an invitation. They'd take one look at me and get me straight out. I could never wear a tie and shirt for this. I don't think I even own one. Tell you what, I've just seen something, if I can find it. This looks pretty cool. I will say, you know, probably yourselves as well, you go places and certain places give you a vibe or sort of memory of certain places. This spot here is reminding me of Hitler's mansion in Austria. You know, them pictures where he's like up on the balcony and perusing down the landscape. Yeah man, this is got a Hitler vibe right here. And it's got a flagpole as well. Oh, I don't know, it just gives me that vibe, you know. Just a little bit more information on the place, and it was said that Hudson had actually wanted to leave this establishment to his sons and his heirs, but his son was killed in the Battle of Somme, so he had no one to leave the establishment to, and he died. Somebody else bought it out, and it was bought out over and over again by a succession of bankers who had said that when their family sort of demises, then it'll be left over to the National Trust. He gave it to the National Trust in 44, and the final member of that family passed away in 1966, which is when the National Trust started developing it and opening it to the public. Inf, full of it today. Great shot of it, but check this out. This is absolutely madness on an uber-tastic level. I don't know if you see much of it. That has got to be the most giant, enormous, jutting out trig point for a slap and tickle I've ever seen in my life. Let's go find out. Let's go do it, man. I'm horny for this one. Well, pretty spanking little spot. Sandy beach over yonder, dark blue waters, and a magnificent stony pyramid for a slap and tickle. This is madness. It's a day marker for the boats out at the ocean. It was built in 1805, believe it or not, or 1810. And now it's ready for a sneaky bit of slap and a tickle, mate. What an absolute spanking little spot for it. On the ocean, on the coastline, on Holly Island. And I think I'm just going to take a quick 5 minutes here and take in the area, and I'm going to slowly head back to the crib and off to a few more spots. So as the wind nearly blows me over, I'll catch you there. Oh man, we got no time for messing here, I'll tell you this much. It's 1:05, and in 10 minutes time the tide's in and we won't be able to get off the island. So let's go, quick. Oh no way, it looks like it's coming in pretty quick. We don't have much time here, we really don't. Look at all the mad chaff on the road. I don't know what it is. I thought it was like cowbap, but obviously it's not, is it? It's something from the ocean. Man, look how close it is. And it comes in so quick. We literally got 5 minutes. Nightmare. Oh, this is wicked. There's a spot up on behind that hill where we were last night. Pretty legend. Wow, check this out. Look how close it comes. This is really like, this is all going to come up to the road and then over the road. I don't know how deep it gets, but there are pictures around here of like cars waist deep. I mean, I'm not sure a car's a waist, but you know what I mean, in the water. So I don't want to be one of them. Well, I guess that's it. We made it off the island in time. Pretty sweet. Right, I'm just going to see what these geezers are doing, because I think they're heading back to Newcastle for a few hours. And then I'm going to get on the trail heading north towards Berwick-upon-Tweed. I think it's time to go. I think the ocean's coming in. Let's go, let's go. Before I can't go. Let's go, let's go. This is nuts. I'm going to get washed away, man. Oh, at least it'll clean the car a little bit. Well, as we leave the island, I've got to be honest, that was a pretty cool night and an absolute legend of a spot. Really chuffed we found that, really chuffed we came up here. It took hours to get here, but it was all worthwhile. I'll definitely use this spot again when I'm on the way to Scotland, I think. But for now, because we're so far north, we're literally like 5 miles from the Scottish border, I think I'm going to head up that way. There's a little beach area that I want to check out, and then I'm going to have a little drive around Berwick-on-Tweed, I think that's how you pronounce it, and just see what it is and see what it's like. Oh, check this. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads it works, tails it down. Oh crap, man, it just worked a minute ago. What's going on with the squirter, man? Like 1 minute it'll work and 1 minute it doesn't. I don't freaking get it. It seems to be like the faster I go, the more chance of it working. But yeah, maybe not this time. Look at this state of the wind now. Oh, gutted. And it's not because it's out of water, it's like a loose connection or something. I guess all the off-roading or bumpy roads are doing it, just wobbles it loose. Every now and again I have to plug it back in. And I think now it needs plugging back in. Wow, 300 metres and a minute from the spot. It don't look like there's much beach area down here. Heading towards Goswick and Buswick or something. There's actually villages down there. Sat-nav looks like there's a dead-end road, but I guess not. Nearly there. Well, this ain't right, is it? I'm on the spot. I'm certainly not. There's no parking here, is there? What the hell? This ain't right. Nah. Surely they don't expect me to park here and block somebody's field. That's not right, is it? I've got to check this. This is weird. Man, I'm nowhere near the spot. I don't know what's going on here. This is random. I think I've got to spin round. I'm sure I'm going the wrong way round this road as well. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm not being funny, but I think the sat-nav might be having a bit of a moment. It's just telling me to go round and round in circles. How random is that? Oh man, this is dodgy. Hang on. Oh, I really hope you can see this. Check it out, look. I've got two choices of route. I can either go round and round in circles, or I can actually go to where I want to go. Yeah, guess which one I'm going to choose. Pot-a-doodle-doo. Wicked, mate. Legend. Nearly there. 5 minutes apparently on these Bumblefluff roads. Ow. It seems to be heading in the right direction now though. Look, it says beach. Wow, it actually says beach. That bodes well. Could be a nice spot. I honestly don't really know what we're coming down to, but I'm just going to say the closer we get to it, the more I'm getting a vibe of overnighting down here. Look at this. Countryside, middle of nowhere, ocean in front of us, probably a parking spot with a view. Oh, mama. Wow. I don't know how much of a shot you'll get at that beach, but I've got to say, second day on this trip, whew, we're living the dream already. Look at this spot. Oh, I see where they're parking as well. Oh my days, this is so overnight parking. Screaming at me. Wow. Wow, there is a little sign there, I'm not sure what that says. But all of these spots along here are absolutely legend for an overnight. Wow, let's get out and have a look. Not a bad little spot. I'm assuming the tide's in at the minute and we're gonna get, no way. Hang on a minute. A proper nice sandy beach. This is going to be amazing. I'm most definitely staying here tonight without a shadow of a doubt. Right, I'm going to take 5 minutes here and admire this absolutely spanking beach that we've found. I'm made up, mate. This is legend to the highest amount, it really is. And then, yeah, we'll take a little drive up to, I'm going to cripple its name again. I think it's called Berwick, but I need gasoline. Petrol, stop saying that. So we'll have a little look, see what's up there. Well, I'm not going to lie, I missed the sign tonight, Berwick-upon-Tweed. We're here, this is it, I think. Yeah, we are, because I just passed the sign, so not much of a massive town, gotta be honest. I mean, it looks nice actually. I mean, it doesn't, it looks quite industrial if I'm honest. All the buildings around. Looks kind of nice over this way. I'm guessing that's some sort of like college or something behind us. Thing is, on these trips, you know, sometimes we do come to these places and they're a bit sparse and barren for amenities. You wonder how people can survive and live around here a normal life, but no, this place seems to have it all made up. Pretty good. Wow, look at this. This is nice. I'm cutting through. I'm going to go to the Morrisons. I wanted to have a proper drive all the way through Berwick. Train line. Sort of viaduct thing going on over there, church in the way, and a beautiful sight of the coast there, sort of cutting out to the coast down by the harbour. Wow, this is a real spot, eh? Oh, look at that thing in front of me. Tell me that's the home of the local rag, the Berwickshire News. That'd be legend, wouldn't it? You see them all sitting in there, what do you call them, like the writers, you know, back in the day when they've got all the capes on and the hats and they're out there with a little thing in their hat. Proper little news reporter. Probably not. Well, I'm really impressed with this place. It's a full-on little town. It's better than Leicester by a long shot. Look at all these amenities and shops on the side, barbers and florists and local little knick-knack shops and stuff. Real good, man. Real community up here by the feel of it. I think it would have been a little bit criminal, wouldn't it, to have come all the way up here and not come into Berwick and have a quick look. So yeah, nice to bring guys along, you know, just show you what it's about. Pretty cool. Right, somewhere around here there should be petrol. Well, that's all the supplies I needed. Some milk for me coffee and tea and fuel for the car. I'm not sure it's going to be enough to get me back to Leicester, but it's a good start. Right, back to the spot. Definitely going to stay there. Yeah, I think I'll catch you when we get back down there. See you in a bit. Well, Back at the spot then. I've got to tell you, it's windy as bow. It's definitely blowing a hoolie, but it's taking nothing away from it. It's going to be nice rocking the car for the night. And check out the view, mate. Absolutely epic. Hopefully that water's going to go out. I'm going to get a nice little walk around the beach. Got them houses over there. I'm not even bothered about them for the night. And some sort of thing over there, which I'm definitely going to investigate in the morning. Michael was saying he's coming back later. He's going to drop his mate off and do a bit of grinding and then maybe pop up here about 10 o'clock. So I think I'm just going to chill out for a bit, enjoy this view, do a little bit of social media stuff, and then think about getting some scran on later. I've got a good one for tonight. Hopefully you're going to like it. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Jesus, hurry up. That's hot. It's a long way down. Oh wow, gotta tell you, temperatures dropped loads. It might be autumn on the calendar, but it feels like winter in my feet. Well cold. I needed that pair of extra socks, and I've had to put my thermal leggings on for the first time this year as well. Doesn't bode well. But I gotta be honest, it has been a pretty sweet evening up here tonight. I've just sat here watching the sunset. Real nice colours tonight over the ocean. Had a little stroll down the beach. It's windy, but it's real nice. It's a proper tidy area. And here's the point where I was about to cook a real fancy meal and all that. I'd got a massaman on the menu with potatoes, rice and all the Thai gubbins, proper doing it special. But I was going to do it for Michael as well, and he was supposed to be coming back up, but I can't get in touch with him. I honestly don't know if he's working or what he's doing or if he's on his way up here or what, but I'm not going to mess about like making a massive massaman meal now at 9:30 at night. To be honest, I think I'm just going to bumble myself a bacon and egg sandwich for a late night snack. And then I'm going to chill out and watch what's left of the football, I think. And I think this is probably going to be a good point to end the episode. It's been a good one today. Getting over to that Holy Island was pretty special. I'm really psyched we went there. I've got some funky little plans for this trip. I'm going to be hitting a bit more coastline and then I'm going to be heading inland over the next few days. But for now, as always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments. And as always, you know, take it easy, enjoy the camp, and stay stealthy. Man, we're a stone's throw from the Scottish border. Very tempting.